let us continue playing XCOM2, War of the Chosen, when we last left off. It feels like I should build something here, possibly the training center, but we have more important things to worry about. This important thing, though, is getting an engineer and stopping the Chosen from eliminating their weaknesses, which is what we are going to do here. So, there is a psionic storm, so we're going to be encountering a large number of priests and the sectoids. And overall, I don't see an argument against this team, in all honesty. 2 sharpshooters perhaps is a bit overkill, so we'll move Don Kello out to replace with a Turbo Turtle. Just so we've got a ranger to back up things. Alright. Nothing else really needs to be worried about here, so let's go. And then hopefully we'll get back to the process of training up a new Templar after the poor loss of what's-his-face.
5x5.
But an extra engineer is going to be absolutely essential in the coming days because we are badly in need of a few facilities being built and set up now.
We got a tip that Advent is storing data critical to the latest alien operation, and we've locked in the location of an exposed terminal we can use to access their network. The catch is, it's inside one of their facilities. We can't afford to wait, so we're moving on the target. Neutralize any hostile resistance encountered and secure the area. We have to recover that data if we're going to stop their progress. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
As I expected, the psionic readings we detected in this area can be attributed to a number of psionically powerful aliens near our position. I would urge caution, Commander.
Affirmative.
We will take your caution advice and ignore it. For the most part.
Hostiles over here.
So, Priest Sectoid. Mox can get up there.
Changing position.
Buys him a turn of movement. And we will move you up to there, actually.
Moving far.
Or not.
Open combat begins.
Well, so much for that plan.
Stepping off.
Position up then.
Heading out.
I have a half chance of doing some significant damage to a sectoid, so we'll save that.
What's over there?
Stuff and things.
On
Pistol watch, and I think we are going to take the shot, actually. Half chance. Actually hit. 7 damage. So 1 heavily wounded sectoid next to an exploding thing versus the will of the Shadowhawk.
Help! Help! Someone help!
That seemed to work out okay. What are you up to? Stasis. Okay. Stasis we can live with. But it does get an extra action for the turn that doesn't happen.
The elders send their puppets.
Multi-priest. Okay, how do we want to do this then? Because annoying, we can't even see them at the moment. No, we definitely don't want to slice that. Slice there is fine. I was about to say, slice the explosives seems like a good idea. Not in the slightest. Okay, panic removed. Voltage up to there.
Position.
Okay, so that gives us a half chance of shooting that one. Meanwhile,
Moving out. trap is set.
Meanwhile, that looks fun.
What's over there?
I was about to say it'd be awesome if you could actually make that shot. I suppose the best thing we can do with you right now is move you up for sniping next round.
I'm on it. Scanning.
Couple of Overwatches, and we'll see what happens. They stay more or less where they are. Covering fire 6. Still gets his action, but...
I can't move!
Anyway, they're all taking damage. Unfortunately, they're moving away from our Claymore position. And more stasis. Fox is building up a lot of turns he can't use. This is, however, doing a good job of slowing us down. You can only do 5 to 7. Alright, combat protocol. We need to start dealing with these. Good news is we can get within hack range, so it's not the end of the world at this point if we fail to advance too much further from here.
Roger that.
I suppose we could remove your cover and then go for an attack from there.
Take this.
Seems good. Alright, cover removed. 5 to 6 because he's already been damaged.
One of many.
Unfortunately, is revealed.
Now we fight in the open.
But that has undone his stasis, and he does have extra actions, I believe. In fact, that's undone a couple of stasises, actually. Oh no, that's just end of turn. Alright.
Walk with the fallen.
So he's got multi-actions coming on.
I can't move.
Alright, let's go for a 66 Whiplash.
Their casualties grow.
And he's still got 2 actions, so we can... move down to there.
I move.
Pull the priest towards him.
That's
Move
affirmative.
the Turbo Turtle forward. I know I've just undone the flanking, but...
Right on the margin.
dodge grazed, and now in that mode, you're out of actions. So I think what we need to do is we need to have a Shadowhawk basically covering Overwatch here.
I hope it's worth it.
Because he can react to anything, so that's probably best there.
I'm on it.
Right, Voltage can move forward, and then we can hack the point and see if we can make the situation any worse for ourselves.
Bypassing security.
control all robots. There is not going to be any psionic robots. However, reducing all enemy willpower by 50% seems like a reasonable plan, especially on a psionic map.
Infiltrating their system. We're in. Okay, I'll go.
Okay, forward you go.
Scanning.
Overwatch, and then we'll have you go and pick up the thing. There you go, another repeater. We don't mind those with alien rulers about to be dealt with. He does anything, Shadowhawk kills him. If he'd have failed, that would have been embarrassing. But, you know. Okay. So, with that being done,
I strike from the darkness.
we're going to re-enter Shadow. And make ourselves towards there, I suppose, actually. That's not much to do, is there?
Ordered. The objective is here.
Also,
Commander, we have
I was about to say, we also oddly have the Claymore attack. If we want to just go suicidal. Hold off on that for the moment. You could actually go for a 74 shot from here, possibly even killing. Seems good to me. Not quite. Down to 2 though. Okay, Mox. Would have liked to have gone onto the roof with you, but fine. Mox to there.
As ordered. I take a new approach.
Graph for 7. Might not work out as well as I want it to.
I stand for the giant.
No, that did not work out well at all.
Heading there now.
Oh, this could potentially be bad. I was trying to work out who actually had some extra movement points to give out, but I don't think Voltage is even going to be able to see that.
On Overwatch. I'm going.
Yes, you are.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I was about to say, someone had to overwatch there. There was Voltage, you missed.
Focus.
Psionic weirdness. Sizon Ball. That was a bad miss.
Taking fire.
No! I want to go home!
No, you don't. This is the best place possible for you to be. Well then. Shot 1.
It is dead.
And move to there.
Moving.
Next up, I guess we go for the flank attack.
I am at your service.
says hello.
He
My
does say
ammunition
hello.
severely depleted.
Ambush kill. Alright, where's this last one? Last one's hanging out there. Well, I guess Voltage just moves across and... Well, okay, they're hard
On the
cover.
move.
I mean, I suppose we got combat protocol, haven't we? Yeah, combat protocol.
Positive confirmation. Area secured.
If
Okay.
you say so.
And quite a few turns now to try and just grab the last of that. And yeah, got to be sure not to actually shoot at that thing.
Double tied.
Right, you can move up there. End the turn.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. No need to ask twice.
Let's get Voltage in. He's a slightly better hacker. I mean, we could do that if we wanted to. Be amusing.
Positive confirmation. Area secured.
As you have told us twice now. Alright, hack the
Attempting
workstation.
infiltration.
Half a chance at a large cache of supplies. I think that's worth a go. That's worth a go. Yes, large cache. There we go. We're in the money again.
Got it! Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Excellent. Fight for the Earth. Fight for the future. For tea.
We can thank Advent for the inspiration.
I don't think we can assume that Advent inspired tea.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of...
We don't care about the progress, we care about promotions and victories.
The Elder's false vision. That is the purpose of all skirmishers. Until it is done, there can be no other path for us.
I'm gonna take Death from Above. I'm certain we can get Quick Draw later though. And Shadow Step. Okay, gained a repeater, gained an Advent Dace Pad, gained 75 supplies actually out of that.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My
Gained a new
expectations
engineer.
were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
And I guess that means what we do here is... Well, we don't staff up yet. But we use you to rush these for the moment. But we're probably going to have to staff one of these engineers in power supplies shortly.
Commander, many of our soldiers
Need
can
to build a
improve
training
the strength
center.
of their bonds if we give them a place to train.
But I need that to be a Scilab. Well, I guess I could go and then start working on this as well, once we get one more extracted. Well, let's continue at the moment then. So, some alien alloys we can actually do with. I'm actually going to go and grab the remaining supplies, though.
New course.
And then we probably need to worry about intel a little more.
Our action together is complete, Commander. Commander, based on the success
Oh, we've got a
of our
sergeant.
recent actions together, a brave Templar wishes to join you in your fight against the Elders.
Nice. Okay. Since this one has the lower capture rate, I suppose we want to go here. Also offers a free promotion, which, you know, I can't really turn down. So, let's send off New Bunkle, Shadowhawk, and if we send off a Marishin, Let's reduce the Alright, so the capture is negated. Ambush and wound, though, are moderate. So we might have to do some silly stuff here. It's the other reason for trying to take higher level soldiers, because ambush missions are slightly annoying. So let's go for that.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Meanwhile, we have some promotions to do. So this is our new higher level soldier. Oh, I'm going to customize you slightly. I might even name you, actually, because I didn't bother doing that with the others, but clearly you're in the wrong colors, sir.
These discoveries of the Elders' horrific experiments on our people should come as no surprise. But that does not make them any
You shall be an honorary member of the Pinky Squad.
As we have seen, they would take not only our power and our world, but the essence of our very being as well.
Okay, so he's got 26 ability points. Parry is the main first ability there for Corporal. That is the one I mentioned that prevents them from taking all damage instead of moving. Definitely worthwhile. Rent attacks have a 33% chance to generate focus is quite good. Blade Storm is quite nice, actually. Blade Storm would actually be rather awesome. Yeah, it's got to be Blade Storm. I mean, Overcharge is nice, but multi-combat rounds? Yeah, gotta have that. Okay. So with that done, let's keep going and let's get some things built.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build this. Welcome to the proving grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts, especially when it comes to weapons development. I'll have the team get started immediately.
Hold on.
I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Okay, so two things I had to do there. Firstly, we now have Steve! One experimental weapon that we've now built, one experimental grenade. And I guess we're going to have to build an exosuit at some stage. We're out of Illyrium cores at that stage, but let's also add a secondary skulljack. So that's going to take a while. The reason I didn't want to put a new engineer in is because obviously I want to start work on this. And yeah, now we suddenly need more stuff. I guess the Illyrium crystals would be helpful. How many do we still have? Still 25. I think that's enough to build a Psi Center, so let's just get that done for the moment. And then see. So 3 days until psionics.
Strategic resource located.
Now that that's been done, I guess what we want to do is try and grab some intel.
Own power, of their very essence, to serve as their greatest champion. For the gods have many children, but I am the true instrument of their will, and they instill in me an understanding of their gifts that none other can comprehend.
Our research was a success, Commander.
And we got the
foresee
pistol.
A number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
This isn't quite as big a breakthrough here, but 5 days to give our pistols +1 damage seems very worth it when we consider chosen missions and how good sharpshooters are on them.
Involvement in the chip development process was on the theoretical side. I can't help but feel some degree of responsibility for the final product as we see it in use today. When intently focused on a singular aspect of a project, in my case, countering the body's rejection of the implanted chip, sometimes it's easy to avoid seeing the bigger picture. To this day, I still ask myself whether it was willful ignorance or unbridled curiosity that led me to blindly...
Hey, Commander.
Hey there, what we're going to do is go to the black market because we now need to get some stuff done. We need to sell some stuff, actually. I might even go buy these alien alloys off. So, let's sell off some sectoid corpses, which they're very interested in. Why wouldn't they be? A couple of the priest corpses. I don't want to get too mad with this, but that's 201 there. can also buy some alien alloys if we use the last of our... that might actually be worth it, you know. We're going to regret burning the last of our intel. We're going to regret that one, but this does mean that we can go for the advanced Siam, that, and that. So we've now got all of our tier 2 weaponry set up.
Tygan seems to have a habit of scratching that scar on the back of his head. I wonder if anyone made sure his chip was actually removed.
So then we just need a lot of supplies and the power increase. But that's fine. We can work on that in due course. We're getting some alien alloys from that. Okay. So, plan now, intel, as much as we can grab.
Setting course for Sector 8,
Because we badly need to get
Mexico.
out of America.
Together, we have succeeded in our task.
Okay, we have located a stronghold.
Unified resistance continues to learn a great deal about these
Ready to resolve?
chosen that pursue us.
Lightly wounded soldiers can be sent into combat.
My followers grow increasingly reverent of your abilities, Commander. My followers and your people continue to grow in skill, and now the Resistance can take on more responsibility should you need it.
Our influence
And we
with
actually
the Resistance
have...
factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Okay, so what's really interesting here is we have the ability to take on the Chosen right now. Or, in theory. We could also go for a reduction in the Avatar project, but that's got a few risks attached. Grab a facility lead, so still have facility outstanding. Recruit another Templar, we could always do. We might have to do this one, but I think actually... How optimistic is it to try and take on the Chosen right now? Especially the Warlock, who probably is the worst of the three in terms of how bad the mission can go. You know, Side Control, run away. Although I just burn for 40 intel right now. I could even go for this, just try and work some stuff out, but I think we'll go here. We will have New Uncle lead this mission, supported by the General Fancy Pants, and we'll throw one of our scientists at this as well to prevent any risk. So that'll give us 40 intel
Covert is our specialty.
in 5 days.
Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Alright. We'll promote for Shadowhawk to Major Hawk.